What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim. Going to be playing a game on PTCGO today. Today we've got Robin Shulz top 16 list from the Latin American International Championships. This is Gardevoir Swampert. I believed in this deck all the way back since Oaks, Pennsylvania Regional Championship, and now it's pretty real since we've got that Alolan Ninetales GX. Robin has got a super cool list here. It even plays a Solgaleo GX with the promo Solgaleo. Super cool in this deck. Lots of synergy with double colorless energy. All around a super fire deck. We've even got Ditto Prism Star in the list, which is playable not only to evolve into Curlia, but we've also got a Marshtomp for our 2/1/2 Swampert line. And I really do think that Swampert is just the best part about a Gardevoir deck right now. And to help with the synergy, Robin not only plays 4 copies of Professor Elm's Lecture, so he's going in, he's getting Lecture turn 1. He's got 3 Lele's, he's got 4 Lectures, and he's got Brooklet Hill as well, which helps so you can lecture for some basics and then maybe Brooklet Hill for a Mudkip or a Vulpix. And I love the synergy that we have here. Also, Prominence GX, Solgaleo GX's GX move, heals all your Pokemon for a double colorless energy, so that is super cool as well. You guys might know that my original Guardy Swampert list did not play a copy of Rescue Stretcher either, and neither does Robin's list, so I thought that that was pretty cool. Also, you can just Twilight for Pokemon back. That was like my original thought process, and it seems to be holding strong. So shout out to Robin for an awesome deck here. We're going to be seeing how this thing functions. Now, from my quick glance, I'm not exactly sure, but from my quick glance, I'm pretty sure I didn't see too many Alolan Executor decks in the top cut of the Latin American International Championship. So that might have been a deck that underperformed. We will take a look here and give you a more definitive answer. Let's just go in, I think, with the Ralts Vulpix. We could get, I guess we could get like 2 Vulpix and just like guarantee ourselves a Ninetales next turn. But I don't think it's actually necessary since we are going to be able to trade. So I think we just get, not trade, but power draw, you know what I mean. So I think I just get these guys, I retreat into the Vulpix, and then next turn and I'm so proud of myself for picking the correct Mudkip this time. That's great. And then, yeah, next turn I will be able to evolve the Mudkip into a glorious Swamp Daddy. Let's go. All right, so we're going to have a Swampert, and then also a Curlia will be good, and from there we'll figure it out. Sounds good. I'm trying to figure out how best to navigate this matchup. Unfortunately, Swampert is weak to grass, though Swampert is an option to knock out an Executor with Super Boost Energy. I'm figuring that we probably go in with a big Guardy and then try to, just tank with it a little bit. That's like gotta be my thought, but 160 hit point non-GX Pokemon. Oh, they've got the turn 2 Guzma, and they're gonna bring up my Mudkip. How sad is that? Completely sad. I don't think that I'll be able to get enough stage 2s into play to really make this whole deck work right here with Super Boost. I'm not getting a knockout, that is for sure. I could evolve into a... Yeah, we're going in right here. We're going and getting ourselves Rare Candy into Guardy. We're just got to start hammering away at this thing. I don't really see any other way to do this. Then let's just Professor Helms, I guess. I don't want to put... Yeah, I'm just going to Professor Helms, and we're going to get another Mudkip and another Vulpix and another Ralts. And we're just going to get those. And then I think I'm just going to power through and be like, you know what? It's cool. I'll just poke this thing, and we'll go from there with just my 1 Super Boost Energy. It's not great, but next turn we'll be able to evolve into Alolan Ninetales and then kind of do some more substantial stuff. I guess I could evolve into, there's no point in evolving into an Alolan Ninetales yet. So I don't think there's also any point in twilighting. Yeah, there's most definitely not. So we're just going to do some damage here with Infinite Force. It is sad, but honestly, Old Executor just has a lot of hit points, and that's just the way that is. I might be able to grab a Max Potion here next turn, like a Max Potion and a Rare Candy, and then just start kind of power drawing eventually, so long as my opponent doesn't gun down my Mudkip again. That would be sad. I would not be about that action, but, you know, we'll wait and see how they end up going here. They got acro bikes in their version of their list here. That's an interesting inclusion as well to kind of speed things up and kind of ramp through their deck a little bit quicker. Got a Lily turn here. They've got both their eggs out into play. That's great. They've got Choice Band. Fantastic. But, oh, and they're going to switch. So they are not even going to allow me to hit KO their dude there. And they're just going to crack me for 100 and, you know, 140, 150 damage. That's fine. That's fine. But who's counting? I'm not counting. All right. We've got this, and yes, we're going to go get ourselves a Rare Candy and probably also a Max Potion. And that way we can kind of just sustain ourselves a little bit longer. We'll Max Potion the active probably, but not definitely. And we'll just see if we can't power draw into a Fairy Energy, I guess. If we don't, then we need to consider our options and see what in the world we got going on here. See, we've got another Ninetales. Now, I could actually make this Super Boost, like, do something, which would actually be pretty cool. So I think I want to do that. I think we're going to evolve into another one, and we're going to get Rare Candy Timer Ball, and just hope that, yeah, that's fine. So we're going to do that. We're going to get some stuff. We're going to get Rare Candy Timer Ball. We're going to hope we don't fail the Timer Ball like we usually do. And then we're going to try and get another Guardy into play so that I can, you know, maybe get some... Oh my gosh! Why did that happen? Okay. So, perhaps... Oh, boy. See, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 18. We'll just attach that. We'll attach... Choice Band. I don't think any of this matters. Let's just go. I want to take the knockout while we can. Just give me something. We've got a Fairy Energy, but I don't think that that's actually... Let's see. 3, but I don't have a stage 2, so we're out. We're doing 3, 6, 9, 12. There's like no point in doing that there, so we'll just put the Fairy Energy. See, I'm doing 3, 6, 9, 12. Is there a point? Could I, like, snipe one? I can't double snipe one. That's not ever happening. I could do 70 here. That's not going to cut it. Let's just put one onto my benched Kirlia. That's okay. We'll do that. And then here we are off to 2-hit KO Town again. I could have, you know, I could have Max Potioned this one. I don't really feel like Max Potioning this one. I'll Max Potion something else. I only got one of those. This is so sad. If I had just hit that Timer Ball, we would have been in on another stage 2. We could have gotten another Guardy out. It would have been fantastic. We would have knocked out the Executor. They would have only had one Executor left. They didn't even have anything in that hand. That's just so disappointing. Okay. So, I guess maybe I should have put that onto the Ninetales, like, now that I'm kind of looking at it. You know, potentially... but not for sure, We're going to power draw away that Choice Band. We definitely don't need that. So, okay. We're in business here. But what do we got going on? We could... Oh, boy. Okay, we don't have another Kirlia. We got this thing. We can knock that out. That's fine. 3, 6. That's enough damage to knock that out. I could drop a DCE onto... a Ninetales, I guess. That just feels bad, though, so I don't really want to do that unless I have to. I don't think that I actually want to Ultra Ball any of these cards away either, so I think we're kind of just going to hang on to tight to what we got here and go from there. I could get myself... I actually kind of like potentially setting up... Yeah, let's do this. I think I like potentially eventually setting up a... Oh, I don't have my dude. Yeah, I was going to say I would like to eventually set up my my little man here, my Solgaleo GX. But maybe he's prized. He's prized, so like maybe I'll get one off the prizes. I don't know. We'll just grab him for just in case down the road sometime. And then we'll just take this knockout. Sure. Infinite Force. I don't actually want that DCE anywhere. Yeah, that's fine. So let's do that. We thin our deck a little bit by grabbing the Solgaleo now. It's all good. Maybe it'll give me a higher chance of top decking a Fairy Energy. But, you know, we did have to blow a Guzma and something else that I wasn't super excited about in order to get it. So, a little bit of a play, but it's all good here. It's all good. I think setting him up could be good. Prominence GX just could be something that I see myself doing. But Turbo Strike doesn't, like, actually get me anywhere fast in this matchup. But I'm not one-hit KOing these guys anyway, so it doesn't really seem to matter. This seems kind of like a miserable series of events here. I can only max potion one time. I only got one max potion on my list. Then I can Twilight for it maybe and get it back, but I think that maybe Solgaleo seems like I might get more mileage out of my healing cards that way. So let's see what we top deck here. Sure enough, there we go. We did it. Okay, so we get to max potion. At least glance that off. And then we can go in and Secret Spring to the active. 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, yeah, let's just do that. We're going to Cynthia into a new hand and then Power Draw. That's kind of what we're doing here. And the Power Draw is, you know, cool. It's great. It's great that we got 4 elms in here. We get to Power Draw them things away, so that is not a problem whatsoever. We would love to put Brooklet Hill in here. That's a nice little counter stadium that we have. I don't think that there's any Pokemon that I want to get with Brooklet Hill. No, there's nothing there. So that's okay. My opponent also is playing Trashalanche in this deck. Who would have known? Okay, so that's fine. Had no idea they had Trashalanche. What am I got going on here? We've got... Nope, and no Cosmog. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7. All right, 7. So more than I want, but not too much. They could do quite a decent chunk of damage. I actually don't mind them attaching rainbows to their eggs either, because that's just kind of good news for me. Bringing it from 160 down to 150 is just one less energy that I need in play to knock it out, so that's fantastic. Gotta hope that their deck just at some point that this engine stops working the way that it's supposed to. I don't have a Sorolla in here. I just got the 1 max potion and Prominence GX. Those are the 2 things that I got. So we'll, yeah, we got to hang on tight and see how that works out. My opponent's got another Cynthia, so they're going to continue drawing. I imagine that they probably just have a handful of cards that look good to them. This is going to be really, really tough for me if any of these guys go down here anytime soon. So let's just Power Draw away our Elector. Yeah, let's just do that. And we've got another Guardy, but we don't got another Rare Candy. I think I'm out of my Curlia. No, I'm not out of my Curlia, but yes, I think this Guardy evolved up through a Curlia, did it not? Can you show me? It did evolve up through my Curlia. So, we're going to need another Rare Candy. The Rare Candies are in my deck. Yep, I've got 2 of them. Okay, so we're just going to start accelerating. Let's see, I'm doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. It only needs 1 more energy. So we're going to accelerate 1 Fairy Energy to my Guardy here, and then we're going to start accelerating to the bench in hopes that we can get ourselves... yeah, we're just going to throw that there. Yep, in hopes that we get ourselves another Guardy up, because if I don't get another Guardy up, things are just going to be sad. That's just that. Yep, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's just Infinite Force. Horrible, but my opponent only has the Trubbish, so there is a possibility that there's a Ditto Prism Star. Interesting. There's a possibility that my opponent doesn't have Trashalanche this turn. We're going to just kind of hope that that's the case. But if they do Trashalanche, then we just got to hope that they don't have a benched Pokemon like a benched Egg or a benched Trubbish or anything really, and so that they can't respond. But this is probably going downhill kind of fast here. Let's see. They've got the Trubbish. They've got this. And they're going to Lily for 4. Do they get it? They've only got 19 cards left in deck. They got it. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, they got it. But do they have a backup Pokemon? Like a nest ball. They just gonna... they got a mysterious treasure, so they can go get another Trubbish. And they play... I wonder how many Psychic Energy they play in this deck. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alrighty, then. Oh, who is this? Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. You can only use this attack if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards remaining. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon and use its attack as this. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Am I about to get like bamboozled by this thing? Is this like really about to get me here? I don't think so. They won't be able to do like too much damage. Let's take a look at what's inside the old deck over here. All right, not a lot. We've got a Swampert. We've got a Rare Candy, 1 Rare Candy. Got a couple copies of Cynthia. Alrighty then. Not a big deck left, but we'll see what we hit here. We're gonna Power Draw away an Ultra Ball and see what we could do. We really needed Rare Candy off of that. All right, that's definitely something we needed. So we can still make it happen. I feel like now in hindsight should not have traded away the Ultra Ball there, so that then I could Cynthia and have a higher chance of getting into the Rare Candy Guardy combo. Now, I'm interested about the math here. They only got 1 prize remaining? What? Oh my gosh, this is horrendous. Okay, so we've got a Fairy Energy on the active here. Fine. We've got Ultra Ball away to that thing. They're going to win on Guzma anyway, probably. Not necessarily. All right, we're going to get rid of those. And we're going to just take a look in the deck real quick and see. Yep, that's cool. Alrighty then. They got 5 cards left in deck. Let's just bench this. No, we don't need anything. Let's bench this. No, we don't need anything. And we're just going to Cynthia and hope we get the Rare Candy Guardy. If we don't, I think we're just out of luck. Oh, we got it. Okay. So we take this knockout. I'm not exactly sure what my opponent can do here to save themselves. They've got this guy out. See, they can copy any of my attacks if I have exactly 2 prizes remaining. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon's attacks and use this attack. So they probably have the Psychic Energy in hand. That or they have Guzma. Are they going to be able to Guzma? And they probably just have Guzma and Psychic, and they're just going to just knock out this Ditto Prism Star for game. Oh my gosh, here it comes. No, just stop. No, they just have it. I just feel, my soul feels so crushed. How did this end up going down like this? Now I know that, all right, if I had not put down the Ditto Prism Star, but I think I was just in such an all-or-nothing play having to hit that, the Guardy, that I just felt like I kind of had to go for it. I cannot believe that I'm getting finished off with this Nihilego here. That is wild, but alrighty then. We're going to try and redeem ourselves one more time here, Guardy Ninetales, and hope that whatever just happened never happens again. That's fine. This deck is some fire. It seems like it would be very good at knocking out GX Pokemon and getting in there, doing a ton of damage. This list does seem optimized to kind of just pump out a ton of damage, which just is super cool for this deck, but it doesn't seem super optimized to be able to deal with non-GX threats, as we saw. I mean, a couple more healing cards would have really gone a long way. I think maybe even an Acerola would have gone a long way. There are like a bunch of different options we could have had, but the deck is consistent, did set up, did what it was supposed to do. Let's see what it can do one more time here. Looks like I actually just completely forget what my opponent is playing. This is an insano starting hand, so I'm cool on that. And I am going first, so great. We're going to try and get the whole Dream Team out here and see what we could do. We've got Fantastic Start. We're going to Elm. We're going to get some more things. Then we're going to Beacon. Going to be a party out here. Thank goodness my opponent didn't go first. They probably would have knocked something out on the first turn there. Sure, we're just going to Elm a little bit more. What's up, Big Nate Dog? How you doing, Big Nate? What up? And yeah, we're gonna get that, and we're gonna get another Ralts or another Mudkip. Yeah, another Ralts. We want 3 Ralts. That's fine. So we're gonna get all these dudes into play, and look at that. You know, we've just got a lot of action going on here. That's beautiful. And, you know, we can't play another Pokemon down, but I ain't even mad about it. That's fine. We want to guarantee ourselves a Ninetales next turn, so that's why I got the other Ralts, but I'm not going to bench it yet because I'm kind of anticipating this thing getting knocked out. I don't know what my opponent's doing, but they might have a way to knock out this Vulpix. I always get scared when I see fast raid. I don't know. 1 for 30, though. They probably can't knock out the Vulpix, which is fine. My opponent's giving me the frowny face. I'm going to give him the smiley face. Hey, hello. Oh, no. They got nothing in that hand of theirs. Absolutely nada. So let's go in. Choice band on the Ralt. Cynthia this hand away. Do I get at least an energy to retreat out of this? Yes, I do. So let's do... Yeah, we're going to retreat. And I'm going to retreat the fairy. We're also going to get... I think I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Lele and the... Yeah, I'm going to Ultra Ball those away. And I'm going to get the ill-fated... Never works out Alolan Ninetales into Rare Candy Timer Ball combo, which never ever works out. All right, let's try and give that a try. But we're gonna hope it works out this time. Let's go. Timer Ball, come on, and let's shake a bake. Give me that. No, honestly. Whoa. I hate that card. I hate that card. I hate that card. I hate that card. Horrible card. All right, let's just fine. We're gonna do this, and we're just going to evolve that one, and we'll get him next turn. Yeah, beacon. Let's get that bacon going, and we will. Sure, we'll get one of those fellas, and we'll get one of those fellas. Seems legit. Honestly, though, I've never seen so many timer ball fails in my existence than I have seen while piloting my decks, all of them recently. I just never work out. It's always you go for the Ninetales play, double tails, never fails. My opponent now I see. They are playing Vicare, which this just should be a fantastic matchup for us. You know, we got fairy Pokemon. It's all good, so should be cool. My opponent seems to have kind of drawn into some, you know, gas there. They got some things going on. Let's go here, and then what? I think we kind of just stay the course, Rare Candy, and then I could just beacon again. Honestly, that's probably fine. I could trade, you know, power draw away the Rare Candy, but let's just beacon again. My opponent doesn't really have too much going on, and I think I'd rather just set up my board to be a little bit more substantial. I don't actually want to trade away any of this stuff. So, like, yeah, we go there. And then just, you know, and I power draw away. That just seems so bad. Let's just beacon. It's not a race here. Let's just get a Guardy and another, you know. Yeah, we can get a Solgaleo. It would be kind of cool. I could also get another Ninetales, and then if I don't, yeah, we could get another Ninetales. I kind of like that. So let's go in and do that. The one thing against Vicare, the only thing that we have to do against Vicare is get multiple Guardies out, and then we, like, can't lose. I doubt, like, they are just not going to have a turn here where they can knock out anything substantial on my side of the board. Even if they do get Vikavolt into play, they could probably top out at like 120, 140. That's probably max what they're going to be hitting. They do have the Vikavolt. I wonder what in the world their hand looked like those first couple turns there. Or if my computer's, if my opponent's computer was like frozen. That's why they gave me the frowny face. I don't know. They kind of just left that Pheromosa out there, and then they played a bunch of cards. So now that I'm like looking at it, like they probably had a frozen computer, which is like, or they were like having connection issues and just timed out for the turn, because this hand is not bad at all that they have going on here. So 2 energy, but they had to fast raid. They couldn't cruel spike because they didn't have 2 grass. So now we have to wonder, what do we do now? Now what do we get ourselves? We probably go into an Alolan Ninetales. That seems okay. Sure. Let's do that. And then, yes, I'd like to search for 2 item cards. I will get a rare candy and an Ultra Ball. And then I am going to end up using Power Draw to get rid of that Marshtomp. And we'll see what we hit. I don't know. You never know. Let's see. We got a Lecter here. We've got a Brooklet Hill and a bunch of other stuff we don't exactly need. Like, not exactly. Not a Fairy Energy. None of that. So, we're just big chilling here again. Yup, we're just big chilling. That's fine. I could get myself, yep, the Solgaleo. That'd be pretty sweet. Let's go get Solgaleo. Let's go on a little vacation, get Solgaleo into play. That seems fine. We're going to do that. Get, yep, Big Space Lion out here. Sure. Let's get that guy out. And then, you know, we're trying to do a little bit more big chilling here. We just have really nothing going on. I don't actually need like a ton of energy attached to my Pokemon right now, so I think I'm just going to save the Brooklet Hill in case I want to power draw that away. Like, I guess I could commit the DCE to the active Ninetales so that I could retreat it. That all seems kind of underwhelming. I just, you know, I'd rather Guzma up the Rayquaza, but I only play 2 copies of Guzma in the list, so it might actually take me a little while to find them. And it looks like, oh, my opponent is playing a Beast Ring version of Vicare, so they've got some Ultra Beasts in here like Pheromosa, and then they also got Beast Rings to be able to charge up their dudes, maybe after I take some prizes. But they're finally going to start drawing some cards here. They got Cynthia off of that Tapu Lele's Wonder Tag, so I'm kind of just sitting here without too much going on. It's unfortunate. I would really like a Guzma. My bench is just chock full. I don't need this dude. I don't even know why he's here. I don't think that I think he's here because I wanted to show him off. I'm like doing the deck play, you know, I'm doing the gameplay, and I'm like, you know, Robin Shulz like list has a Solgaleo in it. I want to get that Solgaleo out here. Let's bring him on out, right? So here's the beautiful man, beautiful Space Lion, but yeah, there's not too much else going on. This is actually the play that I wanted. I don't think that, I mean, don't quote me here. I don't think that my opponent's going to be able to respond when I knock out this Ray. But you never actually know. So, like, let's just see what we got going on here. They could go Beast Ring, and just really kind of tee off. So, we're going to trade the Brooklet Hill. That's why we saved it. Good stuff. Yeah. We don't have too much other things going on here, but we can Secret Spring and energy onto our bench Guardy. And then probably just attach an energy to my Ninetales. I am, like, so ridiculously bad. I could have knocked out this thing with my Ninetales GX. Alright, that's an Ultra Beast. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, that's an Ultra Beast. Alrighty, alright, so yeah, thank you guys for not, you know, kind of screaming through your television screens, you know, it's fine. Andrew, you know, he gets there when he gets there. It's no big deal. He wanted to just make it a game, you know. We'll get to that GX attack later. Oh, yeah, alright, so we're pretty much good no matter what happens here. I'm pretty sure we will just be able to retreat into the Ninetales and then Sublimation GX. Though I'm not going to lie, I've never Sublimation GX'd a Pheromosa before. That's just not something that has ever come up. So, yeah, I didn't put 2 and 2 together until just now. I'm like looking at the deck. I'm like, yeah, there's no Blacephalons in there, so there's nobody to hit with this Ninetales. And then I was like thinking to myself, like, Ninetales just seems so bad against Pheromosa, but it's actually really, really good against Pheromosa. I just was, yeah, it's cool. I was a little slow to the party there. We just, you know, this happens all the time. Just new day, new misplay. That's what new day, new misplay. Oh, God. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. This is a learning process, though. There we go. Pheromosa, Ultra Beast, noted. Got it. All right, fantastic. So what is this thing going to do here? Is it going to Beauty GX? For each prize card your opponent has taken, no, they're not going to Beauty GX yet. They need a Ray out. Like, they've got multiple of these things. I think my opponent could actually win with a missed turn there at the beginning just because of my negligence. But yeah, let's not let that happen. So we're going to actually just go... I guess this was a little, quick on the draw here. I do have 3 Guzmas in deck. That's good. It's better than the 2 that I thought I had. And then, yeah, let's just do this, and then we're going to GX the thing. Let's just get in there and do that. Save ourselves from the misery of misplays. Yes, take me away from misplay town, please. And then I would like to Secret Spring here. And I would also like to attach some energies to some other Pokemon so I could take some big ol' knockout. Sublimation GX, get him out of here. Just get him out of here. Boom, gone. All right, sweet. And we've got 2 more prizes remaining. Got a Guzma in hand. We should be able to wrap this up no problem with the Super Boost and Guzma there for game. So cool stuff, cool stuff. Neat deck from my opponent for sure. I cannot believe that I did not put it all together. The Pheromosa is an Ultra Beast, but as you guys know, we ain't never punished out here, so not today, even though we did get the double tails on that timer ball, which was just ultimately miserable. It's cool. I'm going to weather the storm here, finish up this gameplay, rocking and rolling. Robin Shulz, top 16 Latin American International Championships list here, pretty radical. Looks like my opponent also plays the Dreamy Mist Latias Prism Star too, so that is pretty neat, allowing them to accelerate their energy up into play. And as you see, they do have a ton of energy in play. I just don't know that they're going to be able to really capitalize on that. They can Beauty GX me this turn, but it's going to be too little too late because I'm just going to come screaming in here with the Super Boost and just, yeah, we're just going to do as much damage as we possibly can. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right, there we go. So we've got that. We've got Secret Spring and good game to Big Nate Dog. Yes, well played. You have a good deck, sir. Alrighty then. And then we are going to take a big knockout here with the Infinite Force. Yes, get him out. And there goes the Pheromosas. So, yikes. That's going to be interesting to go back and watch later. And, very funny to... Yeah, we'll probably put a little edit reel in there where Andrew doesn't realize things and just patch this one all up and be good to go. But anyways, that's Gardy 9Tails. We're going to show off a little bit of Robin Shulz list here so you guys could see what he was playing in order to make top 16. Super cool deck. Giving your opponent, giving your Pokemon no weakness with the Solgaleo, super cool. Also just Turbo Strike, getting the energy out from the discard pile is awesome as well. We don't play any energy recovery cards in here unless you were talking about Twilight GX, but cool list. Shout out to Robin Shulz. Awesome performance again at Latin American International Championships. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell. Check out the Etsy store and Patreon stuff in the description below. Also check out the art contest, giving away $100 cash to the winner of the art contest on December 14th. That is when the contest period is over, and I'm going to be announcing it that week. So check that out if you feel artistically inclined, or if you just want your artwork shown off on the channel for a day. Going to be showing off all that artwork, all you guys' amazing stuff for that contest, and hope you all have a great day. Peace.